Hi everyone. Welcome to Daily Series, COVID-19 Special. 8 healthy ways your sleep get back on track during COVID-19. The world is filled with a lot of unknowns right now. And they might be keeping you up at night. Here's how to get a better night's sleep, and why now's the time you need it. Disrupted sleep is a very common consequence of going through a stressful time. The good news is that making a few tweaks to your routine can probably help you rest a little bit more easily. You've likely got a lot on your mind as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. Maybe you've lost your job, you're sick, or you're concerned about a family member who's at high risk of getting sick. Or maybe you're just feeling cooped up at home and much more socially distant from friends and family than you would prefer. No matter how well you typically sleep, it's not unlikely that lately your nights may be a little bit more restless than usual. It's a time of stress, and sleep does get disrupted during stress. Sleep experts say taking a few steps to improve sleep now can help stave off bigger problems later. If your sleep trouble, difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, started in the past month or so, as the threat of COVID-19 has been building, it likely qualifies as acute insomnia. Acute insomnia is typically brought on by work stress, family pressure, or traumatic events, and it lasts a few days or weeks. It's a pretty common result of being faced with a new stressor, or being thrown into a stressful situation. And it usually tends to subside when that stressor goes away, or you are able to better manage it. Acute insomnia, however, can become problematic if the bad sleep habits you develop become your new norm and morph into chronic insomnia. Chronic insomnia is when sleeplessness occurs about 3 times a week, for at least 3 months. It increases your risk of depression and high blood pressure, and lowers your quality of life. An important point is that with acute insomnia, taking a few steps to improve your sleep can often help. With chronic insomnia, the poor sleeping patterns are more ingrained, and those habits are tougher for your body to reverse. The bottom line, focusing on correcting sleep troubles now can do your body a whole lot of good. You need to try to do everything you can to mitigate it as best as possible. 8 healthy ways to sleep better during the global COVID-19 pandemic. What can you do to sleep better tonight? 1. Limit media consumption. The news helps you stay informed, but consuming too much of it could lead to increased worries. We have to know things that will help us, such as some of the universal precautions and washing hands and social distancing. But really getting caught up in those headlines 24 hours a day is only going to increase anxiety and make it harder for you to do day-to-day things. Watching the news only once per day, ideally in the morning or early afternoon for 30 minutes or less, and then cutting it off. Continually looking at it is almost re-traumatizing some people and putting you on edge more. 2. Pause the negativity when and where you can. To quell your anxiety, remove some of the reminders about what's going on. This could mean temporarily disabling news alerts on your phone, avoiding social media, or silencing the feeds of people who are making you more anxious. The purpose? So you're not hearing other people panic, which can then make you more tense and have trouble going to sleep. 3. Maintain your regular bedtime and wake time. You may be newly working from home. Your kids may be attending classes in your living room. Your routine has likely changed since this national crisis began. But you can get into a new routine and stick with it, even though many aspects about what's happening in the world right now are out of your control. Maintaining a routine is entirely up to you. Go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time 7 days a week. That sense of normalcy, even though it may be different from whatever your old normal was, can help this moment feel less weird, jarring, and stressful. To set an alarm and get up regardless of how much sleep you got the night before. Sleeping in to make up for a sleepless stretch in the middle of the night can make it harder to fall asleep the following night. 4. Seek natural light. It's more difficult than usual when you're confined to your house or apartment, but make it a point to get as much light as possible. Open up all your shades because we need light to help us set our wake and sleep cycles. Read. It'll help you feel the need to sleep at night and be awake in the morning and throughout the day. Natural daylight at high intensities helps people fall asleep earlier, sleep longer, and log more quality sleep. 5. Adopt relaxation techniques for some. Reading quietly before bed, listening to soft music, or meditating to calm down might help. An app called Sanvelo, which is being offered for free during the COVID-19 crisis. It's designed to help people deal with stress, anxiety, and depression by offering coping tools and guided programs like meditations, journaling, and thought reframing. 6. Turn off screens. Artificial light, especially in the evening, can delay the circadian clock and make it difficult to sleep. Ideally, the cutoff time should be 1 hour before bed, Harris says. 7. Move more. With gym closures and stay-at-home orders, you may not be able to keep up with your usual exercise routine. Try an at-home workout instead, or go running outside if you can. Exercise helps you battle stress by pumping the body with feel-good endorphins and can also improve sleep. If you're too sedentary, you're not going to sleep as much at night. You're not going to need to recharge your battery because you didn't use it much during the day. Just avoid exercise close to bedtime because the stimulation can make it hard to fall asleep. 8. Use your bed only for sleep and sex. That means you shouldn't use your bed as a space to do work or watch TV or fuel your anxiety. If you find yourself ruminating about all the stressor on your mind as you lie in bed and try to sleep, get out of bed. If you continue to worry in your bed, you're going to teach your body that the bed is a place to worry. Go sit somewhere else, and that'll hopefully stop the worry chain. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.